Daryl Horn, salute, y'all. I love this white lightning stuff, don't you, y'all? I'm the Nascar Bootlegger gang. I love bringing back old cars from the 60s, the early 70s. In a time when, down south, when they did you this morning, it wasn't some newfangled term about homosexuality and leaning to the left. It was like, yes, ma'am, I crawled out of bed this morning. I did woke up this morning. So, yeah, you ever all been down to the Guff and smoked a cigar? Today, they call cigars blunts. So, you ever been down to Guff, smoke a blunt, you know what I'll be talking about. Nothing like a little bit of grits here on Sunday morning here, along with my white lightnings. So, I am the NASCAR Bootlegger. I do this absolutely for free because I absolutely love this old shit. When cars were cars, I could watch a real car race on Sunday and go buy the thing if I had money or credit on Monday. Enough of my fucking bullshit. Let's get in some car ads from the day and watch my cat destroy everything, and let's do it.
Your Ford dealer has better ideas for sale.
68 ideas at 67 prices. Like 2-door and 4-door
Look at that.
Galaxy 500s on sale.
I don't care for that 4-door.
Specially equipped at special low prices. Special wheel covers, white sidewalls, all vinyl interior and accent stripe. Choose a 289 cubic inch V8 with power steering and automatic transmission. Or get all these features.
Look at that, 289, a 390,
and power brakes.
C4 transmission, 9-inch rear end.
Is on sale.
Air conditioning.
Ford Galaxy 500.
Fuck that, pull it out, windows down in 65.
Better idea. The new Mustang Sport Sprint. Now on.
Fuck that Mustang. Now, check out, hold on, check this out.
Join the Dodge Rebellion.
Our pirate stuff, mateys. A rebellion. Oh, check. Presley drove one of these in a movie called Speedway. That's right. The king of rock and roll drove a Dodge Charger in the movie Speedway. Check this out. V8 power, hideaway lights, bucket seats.
Fabulous new full-size fastback Charger.
And that's not all Charger is. It's also a sports wagon. These bucket seats fold down flat to give you a cargo space 7.5 feet long. Enough to carry skis or whatever you please. Aren't you ready to join the Dodge
I can
Rebellion?
bang you back there, sunshine. Ha ha!
Price it.
Ain't that right, guy? Look at the price on that.
That's where the Dodge
Now you see what they're worth? Twice that.
Go see the Dodge boys. They're
Let's go racing!
With Cale Yarborough.
Blow this motherfucker up. Wood Brothers! Motherfucking Wood Brothers!
And behind
Sorry, I go apeshit every time. There's one of them Chargers. We're against the Galaxies.
Richard Petty.
Ford versus Chrysler. Ah, Richard fucking Petty.
Next to him on the outside of row 3. Then Charlie Glotzback.
Look at that. The new Chargers are out there.
And Sam McQuagg.
Got some Fords.
Him in car number 16 in row 4.
How old was I back here? So 67, so I must have been 3 or 4.
Then Paul Goldsmith, Bobby Isaac.
When men were men, drivers were drivers, cars were cars, and just woke up this morning. It was not nothing. Woodbrocken Brothers! Wood Brothers! Sorry, I gotta go crazy over Wood Brothers. I'm a bootlegger, so we gotta speed this shit up. Let's start racing, guys.
In the new 67 Ford Fairlane out in front.
Ford Fairlane out front.
There goes Yarborough. Right by Pearson. So Yarborough regains the lead and Derringer right behind him. What a start, Freddie.
It sure was.
Wood Brothers up front again.
Drafted by down there in the back.
Brand new Ford Fairlanes.
First one's going to be a fast one.
Oh, here they come at better than 145 miles an hour unofficially for that first lap, which is really something. It's Cale Yarborough, Darrell Derringer, Davey Pearson, Bobby Allen.
David Pearson again. Love David Pearson as a driver.
Well, you can see how fast it is because they're lapping some of the slower cars already. This is a 44-car field, and they have to go 600 grueling miles. Cale Yarborough now in the lead by a good 10 car lengths.
Wood Brothers! Wood Brothers!
Dropped back into third. Earlier, Chris Economaki talked to Cale Yarborough and asked him if he thought he was going to have any trouble with
A pit board for Cale to come in and pit, so it looks like he's going to be in shortly. Unexpected, it seems to me.
Okay, maybe tires are taking their toll. We'll be back with more of the World 600 in just a moment. And here comes Cale Yarborough into the pits. His pit crew has signaled him to come in for tires on the
Wood Brother pit stop.
Means that if he does change here, Fred,
No safety nets, no helmets, fire suits, none of that bullshit. Cigarettes, gasoline.
That makes me.
Look at that, ain't that pretty?
For the first 90 miles.
Cale fucking Yarborough, man.
Stop, and I'm quite sure it's a blistered tire.
Well, let me tell you something. That means he's going to make about 20 pit stops today.
Well, he does unless he switches tires to a different compound, which isn't as likely to blister, but the other tires...
We've got a camera on it in the pit, Fred.
There it is, Bill.
Oh, yeah, look at these tires. Ain't like the tires we run today, is it, NASCAR fans?
It is blistered, too, isn't it? Right down the center.
These were real men driving real machines with real tires.
50 degrees. It's 100 degrees here today, and it's...
So Jim Pascal, who won this race prior to today, 3 years ago, the 40-year-old
One of them Chargers.
High Point, North Carolina, is in the pits. So right now, it is Paul Goldsmith in the lead in car number 99. He's like Bobby Isaac is slowing down.
I like showing the pit stops because it's so primitive compared to today, man. Look at this shit.
So Goldsmith is getting rubber.
Grease monkeys from the garage down the street. Here comes a Dodge Charger. We're going to one of them Dodge.
Jim Pascal has taken over the lead as these cars. Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We've got 600 miles here today. What a grueling thing this must be.
What a grueling video this is to make.
29 was in the lead, but he had to come in for a pit stop. There's one of his fan signs up there, Go Goldie, on the side of the track. And that meant that Pascal took the lead over. Goldsmith in second place, and Pearson was in third. Now, something interesting happened in Pearson's pit. When he was in, they cranked a little bit more weight or something into the...
I know Pearson. I don't know the rest of these guys. I was a little too young back then.
Compounds and tires went to the different type of tire after you started per cubic inch, which means about 10 pounds per cubic inch. So say you take 22 cubic inches away, you take 200 pounds of weight out. It's easier on tire wear.
Right. Okay, well, Charlie Glotzbach in the...
I like that.
Here's a spin.
Spin out, Rex.
Number 46. In trying to avoid him, went into a spin. So Champion in car number 10, trying to avoid car number 46, I believe. We'll check on that.
Looks like a Chevy. I'm not sure, though.
Car number 46, and the yellow flag is out, and the cars will have to slow down.
Paul Goldsmith, who has just been relieved by Charlie...
Oh, I hate when that happens. It happens at least once a video.
Meaning that they have gone half the way toward the home stretch of the checkered flag. It's a blown engine someplace.
That is Sam McQuaig, and that Mercury has just blown an engine coming into the third turn. He is out for the day.
Glotzbach's car, that's Goldsmith's car, is into the pit and back to the garage.
Whoever Goldsmith Goldberg is, remember Goldberg from the Nitro days?
Smoking, Bill, I'm quite sure.
It looks like the right front is rubbing against that fender, something awful, and the yellow is out now. The part of the fender came off onto the track.
Really? Right on.
And you can bet that it's going to be a mighty busy pit crew as Jim Pascal, how far ahead he is, because Allison is up to speed, and Pearson behind Allison in third. And
we got to speed this up. I'll run out of time. This is a long-ass race.
It has to be.
Again, I'm bootlegging 1967 Charlotte.
100 miles.
Old school racing before crybabies.
Boy, you get this far near the end, and to have a heartbreak, it's unbelievable. As I say, they lose 8 to 10 pounds or 5 to 8 pounds, depending on the temperature in the car. And believe me, the crowd is standing up this last 10 laps.
Ooh, it's in color. Did you see that? In color. Not black and white, but in color.
And Pearson, we have him officially now as 5 seconds behind the leader. So all these people anxiously now crowding to the side of the track, all those people in the middle of the infield have gone to the outside to see what they can see here of this exciting finish. And Allison is 3 seconds behind Pearson and only 8 seconds behind the leader. So Pascal trying grimly to hang on here in the closing stages of this race. There is Jim Pascal, and what a weary, happy guy he must be right now as he slows way down. The World 600 champion, he has won this title once before, but he didn't kiss the wall that year to win it.
Never even heard of this guy.
You're very well, Bill. I was leading the race by over a 2-lap lead, and I had run over an axle.
And here from the winner with Chris Economaki.
And here's the happy winner, Jim Pascal. Jim, before the race...
Oh, you get a kiss from Miss Firebird. Hell yeah. Looks like Ann Margaret, don't she?
Gosh, Chris, it was way, way tougher. We had to run a lot harder than I thought we would. And there at the last, after I hit the wall and messed up the front end, I didn't know whether I could beat Bobby or not, but lucky we did.
What happened that you got you into the wall?
Nothing. I just slipped up and got into marbles up close to the fence.
Was it physically a very demanding event?
All right, guys, give me a break. I have to speed this shit up. I kind of missed that last little bit of lap. Give me a break. You know where the fucking race is if you want to see it. I am the NASCAR bootlegger. I don't make a fucking dime doing it because you want to know why? I don't give a fuck. I do it for free. That's why I love bringing this old shit back because we've forgot about it. Anytime you mention, when I was growing up, if you said NASCAR, first thing you thought of was STP and Richard Petty. But now if I said NASCAR, what's the first thing you think of? Well, it's Dale Earnhardt. You sure as fuck ain't thinking about Kyle Busch, are you? Like and subscribe. Appreciate it. Hey, don't know what I will come up with next. I am the NASCAR bootlegger, and love that white lightning, don't we, mate? White lightning and racing. That's what NASCAR was all about, bootleggers.